Alright, so I got the motor on the hoist here with an engine leveler maxed out. That's all the angle it's going to give me, it looks like. I got it almost as far as down as I can get it. It's already hitting the power steering rack and all that. Wait for this car to go by. Alright, and we're hitting up here on the top of the metal for the wiper cowling area. So it looks like what I'm going to do is probably just cut it the rest of the way off and just make it bolt back on or something like that later. And that'll just give me a straight shot down. Give me a lot more room to get this in here, because right now it's just hidden stuff. But we're making progress, so I really want to see it sit down in there, and then I'll start working on the sensors and buying the wiring and all the other good fun stuff. But right now I just want to get it mocked up and sitting down in there, so we'll see what we can do about that. So it started to come to a downpour of rain, just a floodgates open, right? So I cover up the car and get all of that. You know, I was like, all right, cool, I'm done for the day. Walk inside, sit down for about 10-15 minutes, something like that. And then the rain just quits. Granted, it is still super stormy looking, but I'm gonna try to keep working on it because I got stuff to do here, so hey, I'll take it. Getting closer and closer to getting it in here, but got some places here I gotta get some kinks here worked out. That stud's hitting the firewall here, but I got made it up to the transmission on the bottom, but it just won't pivot the rest of the way in. Got a stub down there, got to clean up, a little tab. The same thing over here with that cam bearing, casing, whatever that's called there. It's heading there as well. It's getting closer though. Hey, what's up guys? So I finally got the motor sitting in there using the Collins adapter kit that they provided. I finally got it sitting close enough in there where it should be okay and not hitting anything now. So I had to do a lot of beating and cutting, a lot of stuff. So now I just got to work on either figuring out if I want to buy the engine mounts or just custom make them myself. I got a TIG welder, I can do all that stuff. So I just don't know if I want to get the scrap metal and make all that, or sitting as far back as I could possibly get it. Hardly any room back here at all. Should be just enough room for my sensors, camshaft sensors. Just has a little bit better view. So the transmission side, it's flush with the transmission. And this side here is good. I'd say it should finish going the rest of the way in if I actually tighten down the bolts any at all. Right now, just kind of just sitting in there just to get a rough idea to make sure it's all going to fit and see what I need to do before I move on to the next step. That was the biggest thing I wanted to get done, was have it sit in here. I had to cut a good chunk away down here on the subframe. see here now. Quite a bit just to get it kind of where I wanted it at. So I have to go back in and reinforce this now. But it's pretty good. It's not hitting anything. So once it actually gets on the engine mounts here, we should be fine. So we're moving along, progressing kind of slow, but hey, we're getting there. So I got the firewall covered up with some seam sealer to kind of make it look a little bit better and smooth it out a little bit better, so I can put this gold foil on here to make it look a little bit better. It's more cosmetic than it is trying to block heat, but it does that too. So it does look cool, so I just gotta keep working my way up and over now. Alright, so I think I found the issue. It's pretty obvious. Look at the edges on it rolled.